I feel like a star, but only strictly where I'm famous. I'm in this for the longest haul, like we'll see where it takes us. I'm throwing back these double shots like whiskey here is weightless. Cause this career I chose was even riskier than Vegas, yo.
Oh, hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of the Colby Rebel Show. I am your host, Colby Rebel, where my goal is to bring your loved ones a little bit closer tonight. I am beyond excited to have a date night. It feels like it's been forever, but as you know, I was moving and getting some work done on my place. And then we had the amazing Dominic Bogue here last week. So, what an honor it was to have him with us. But tonight, it's about you, the caller, the viewer. So, if you have a question or if you want that connection, please give us a call here right in the studio. That is 310-997 4966 310-997 4966. So be sure to give us a call and we will be ready for you. So exciting. So much to go over. I have so much happening and going on. I don't know if you noticed, but I revamped my whole website, which was so much fun to do. So that is colbyrebel.com. Check it out. It was really fun. It was an amazing project to work on over the last few months. So really fun. And again, just a lot happening here and good energy, good vibes. And that feels good, right? You know, kind of getting into those good vibes of 2020, they are needed. So, but anyhow, there is a lot happening. Okay. So let's go over some things. You know, I love me some Susan Pinsky, right? You know, I love that lady. She is the first lady of love, but she is so dear to me. And I am excited to be on another episode of Calling Out. So this is going to be September 23rd at 6 p.m. Really excited about that. And we are going to have fun. We're going to take callers there as well. So, you know, if you have a question, you know, you want to join us and give a call there as well. So that's 6 p.m. It will be on Dr. Drew's channel, Susan's channel, my channel. So you can't miss it. So make sure you join us. So one of the other things I've been working on is so many people right now are opening up their own intuition. You know, that comes a lot of times from downtime, right? Things are not as busy. So you have time to be a little introverted, a little time to get in. Also, though, it could be a little bit of trauma. Like if you've been struggling a bit or feeling a little lonely or feeling a little bit lost, feeling uncertain, sometimes that trauma can actually open up your intuition more, which is, you know, incredible. So I am doing a Secrets of Intuition workshop. And this is going to be a fantastic workshop. This is for anybody, all right? Any level, anybody, Secrets of Intuition. And we're going to talk about how do you tap into it? What are the secrets of intuition? Because we do all have it, but so many times we suppress it. We suppress it because we're doing the daily grind, or you've got the kids, the family, the job, all the responsibilities and obligations. Well, this is your time. Like while things are a little slower, while you've got that downtime, while you have that opportunity for reflection and going inwards, this is absolutely the workshop to take. So it's Wednesday, September 30th. Don't want to miss it. Okay. And then, as you know, we've got the development circles. They have been amazing online, really fun. And we've brought in volunteers and we've gotten students and they are growing. I mean, we've had some students that were in the beginners that are now in the advanced. And that's so much joy to see people grow and to see people develop their own gifts. So if you've got some Scooby gifts and you want to develop them, whether you're a beginner or advanced, there's two circles. So which one, is right for you? The advanced is where you can do a fluid reading. You have that flow of information. It's accurate. Your sitter can understand it. The spirit connections are clean. They have detail. They have memories, personality, all sorts of evidence in them. If you are really starting to start out a bit more, putting the pieces together, you may want that beginners. This is where you're going to set that foundation and really learn and hone and work on that. So, a lot happening, a lot going on, a lot offering. We have to offer more even now, more opportunities, more options because you're not really able to have those outlets that you would have pre-COVID. And we are not exactly sure when post-COVID will finally be here. We do know it will, but even getting back into things will probably be a little slower. So why not go back with stronger intuitive skills, stronger psychic gifts, stronger medium gifts? Because if anything, it's going to help you on your path. It's going to help you be more direct, not make mistakes, really hone in on what you want, be more authentic with who you are, and really start to use your own voice to manifest what it is you want. And that's where we are. This is an amazing opportunity to clean the slate, make sure you're on the path that feels joyful to you, and let's play, right? I always say play in the spiritual sandbox. So, anyhow, let's get to you callers in line. So many of you. So these will be quick. Here's the deal. You all know the deal. But since it's been a while, you might be a little rusty. So let's remind you, okay? Have your question ready. If it's a psychic question, just have that specific question ready. If it's a connection to a loved one, which loved one would you like? Please do not try to get a buffet. We have a lot of callers, and I do want to help everybody or as many as I can. No speakerphone, no driving in your car, no barking dogs, kids, husbands. None of that. We really want to have you in that nice, quiet space, not only for yourself to be completely open and be that full vessel, but really for the audience experience as well, the listeners, because not everyone gets through. But what they do get is a benefit of listening to your reading. So why not give that to them? Okay. So we are going to play. Buckle in, everybody. Do you have your drink? Did you go to the bathroom? Are you good? You need a minute? All right, let us play here. Here we go. Let us see. Let us see. How about we do 720? Hi, 720. You're
Hi
on the
there.
air. Hi there. Who's this?
This is Janice.
Hi, Janice. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm so glad that you're back taking calls.
Thank you. Thank you. What can I do for you tonight?
I'd like to connect with my son.
Okay, got it. All right, got it. And would you understand with your son, Janice, we have a quick passing with this young man, don't we?
Yes,
Okay, and we have a sense, I almost feel like, did he enjoy a good party or did he enjoy having fun a lot? Does that make sense around him?
absolutely.
I think he was very social. Like, he's not a shy boy. He's more vocal or outrageous. Does that make sense?
Totally.
Did you have a tough time keeping a shirt on him? I don't He's not wearing a shirt for me. So I don't know if you had a tough time getting him to wear a shirt or not.
I don't know about that one.
Did he enjoy his
Not
tank
that I
tops?
recall.
Did he enjoy his tank tops or casualness?
Very casual.
Okay. I just feel like, he's not afraid to take his shirt off and jump in the water. Like, just be very spontaneous, very impromptu. Does that make sense? Like, I
It
think
does, very much.
he would wear jeans, take the shirt off, jump in the pool. He didn't care.
Yep, that
Okay.
sounds right.
That's what I get from him. And I also I am so curious. for some reason, Janice, this is so strange. He shows me a wallet. Do you have a connection to his wallet, or was the wallet on a chain at all? Do you understand why he would be showing me a wallet?
Yes, I did have his wallet,
Okay.
and it was on a chain at one time.
I got it. Okay, got it. Oh, that he just gave me goosebumps. He enjoyed this wallet. I think it was a little beat up, but he sure did enjoy it, right? Um,
Very much beat up.
he
Yep.
he said it could have had more money in it. But
Always.
he did well. He makes me feel, you know what's interesting, Mom? I think he actually even had some photos in that wallet. Am I correct?
I believe so.
I feel like they're
I
not
believe there
in
was.
not in the like some people have the plastic sleeves. I don't think there were plastic sleeves. I think there's a photo that's in a pocket in it. That's what he gives me.
Okay, yeah, that
Uh,
sounds right.
Okay, okay. And he
Yeah.
also, Janice, he gives me this sense where I don't feel like you had an opportunity to say goodbye to him. Do you understand that?
Yes.
Okay, honey. He doesn't want you to worry about. I know this hits you hard. I know this sits into your soul, into your heart, but try not to hold on to that. Do you know what I mean? I feel like
Yes.
I just feel like for you, he was very protective of you. I mean, I think you know that, but he was so protective of you. And
Right.
I just I don't think he would have wanted you to see him that way. And I just feel like the passing was so quick and so instant that I just feel like he wants to let you know that it's okay. All right. And to not,
He was sick and he told me don't come out because I don't want you to see me this
yes,
way.
that's right. And I just feel like, just he did that because he loves you. And I think that that's really important for you to know. Okay. And I feel
Good.
like, oddly though, I don't think he thought of the severity of the illness, though. There's something here where I don't think he suspected it was as bad as it was. Do you understand that part? Did
Yeah,
something
I'm
did so,
trying to
did
get to the
something hit
bottom
his
of that, and I don't.
there's something with his bronchular. Was he on medication at the time of this passing? Do you know, or was he taking
Yes,
cold medicine or taking something?
he was on chemo.
I got it. Okay. He gives me the feeling around though. Janice, are you open to everything, sweetheart?
Yes, everything.
I've just, I feel like, he knew he was passing, but it was so strange because I feel like anybody else around him would have thought he had more time or would have thought there was a possibility of recovery. There's something kind of not fitting here. Do you understand that?
Yeah,
And I
feel that
just,
way.
yeah. And I feel like for him, though, I just feel like he didn't want to live. He makes me feel like he didn't wanna live, like, if he couldn't be fully himself. He's got a lot of pride, that boy. And I
He
think
does.
he enjoyed being so active, and so just connected that I feel like for him, he just didn't want to settle, like, he didn't wanna settle. But I don't know, I would look
Right.
into what he was taking that night. There just feels to be that there's something else in his system other than the chemo. So, um,
He did take something else,
okay,
and we felt like that reacted with
that's right,
all the chemo he'd been having.
yeah, that's what it feels like, and it feels like there's something with his chest or his heart, like, it feels like that conflict created this kinda spasm thing, um, but I just feel like he is at peace, okay, Mom? He,
Okay.
he whispers to you.
Hmm.
Now that's a boy who never whispered, so that's actually funny he used the word whisper. But I feel like
He's actually called my name out.
yeah,
I've actually heard his voice
well, he
calling
make
my name.
yeah, he makes me feel like too, I don't know if you've recognized going to sleep and almost in your sleep state where I feel like he comes to you, and so I feel like he doesn't want to jar you. So I feel like he whispers to you there.
Oh, okay.
So he's letting you know he's right by you because, Mom, there's too many tears shed on those pillows, he said. And so I feel like you bottle it in during the day and then at night, you release it. And he just wants you to let it go if you can. Okay, honey? And then
Right.
I feel like
Thank you.
October, do we have a birthday or a celebration for October? Would you understand that month being significant?
What he passed away September 28th,
Okay.
but my sister's son passed away later, and his birthday's in October.
I got it. He is with
The
your
sister's
son. That's
son.
right. He is with your son. And so they're together.
Okay.
And
I hope so.
they're getting in a little bit of trouble together, if I dare say. Um that
Good.
is her son younger than your son? Is there a bit of an age difference between these two? Or
My son is younger than my nephew, yes.
would you understand your son being the mastermind though? Like I just feel like your son's the one the mastermind.
Oh, yes.
Cuz together they're all creating
Absolutely.
all kinds of cahoots sort of thing. He's teaching her son is a little bit like, how do I say this? And I mean this with love, Janice. He's like a little bit more of a gentleman, whereas your son is a little bit more of like wants to play with you, wants to have fun with you. So he's teaching his cousin how to do that to his mom. So like things might be moving,
Yes.
lights are flashing, weird stuff is happening, but they are getting a kick out of it. So just know that. Just know they're getting giggles out of that.
I have a home video in her apartment so I can watch and help her with things
tell
that
her
are
not to
miles
get
apart, and I'm seeing orbs in there.
Yeah, and tell her
lot of
not to get freaked
flashing.
out. Tell her not to get freaked out because I think gets a little more
Yeah.
scared than you do, whereas you'll go, "Oh yeah, that's them."
Oh, yeah.
And she gets a little
Yeah.
more scared. And then is there a T name connected to anyone? Tom, Tina? Like I just got a T that started to come in here. So do you understand a T
His
name?
other cousin named Tom
Okay, so
was close to him at one time.
they're messing with Tom too. So just know they're messing with Tom, okay?
Good.
And who's Michael? Do you understand the name Michael connected as well? Mark or Michael?
Michael is my husband. Mark is his brother.
Oh,
who
got it.
passed.
Okay.
But
All right. Michael's in the living, but Mark is in spirit, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So let hubby know that his brother is with them. He isn't doing much good, though, at being a disciplinarian, just so you know.
That makes perfect sense.
You got 3 boys having a beer and having a chat and figuring out what they could do next, okay? So just know that they're together and that they're enjoying themselves. I feel like Mark had some physical ailments or illnesses also prior to his passing, right? So
yeah, absolutely.
And I just feel like, man, does he feel good? And he is making up for lost time. So just know that they're all okay and that they're with you and they give you lots and lots of love. And he just, I know this is hard for you, but he is just so with you. So just keep trusting that, okay, hon?
Okay.
All right. Lots of love
Thank
to
you so much.
You're welcome. Lots of love, hon. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay. All right. How about 504? Hi, 504. This is Colby. Who is this?
Hey, Colby. It's Kayla. How are you?
I am well, Miss Kayla. How are you doing tonight?
I can't complain.
Well, that's a great attitude.
I keep having these random thoughts popping in, and I'm seeing signs from spirit, like repeating numbers.
Yeah.
I'm smelling scents out of nowhere, and I just love to know who the heck is trying to get a message through to me or my family.
I got it. It's interesting. I actually think you have a male and a female trying to get to you because the scents, one smelled more like cigars or smoke, and then the other one was more perfumey or lighter. Rose or something? Does that make sense?
Yep.
Okay, because I feel like, and I actually feel like this is a grandmother and a grandfather. So we have a grandparent set on over the side, on the other side.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, because I feel like they're working together. They just gave me goosey, so I feel like it's good. Now it's funny
Oh.
because your grandmother had to talk your grandfather into doing this, but your grandfather's now quite
Oh.
enjoying this. So, did
That's
your
hilarious.
grandmother
That
do
makes sense.
does your grand I saw, let me tell you what I saw. I think to be needlepoint and maybe a wall hanging or a picture on a wall that's needlepoint and maybe it's got some pink flowers. Um, I almost feel like she did this, or do you understand this needlepoint hanging in your house or your mother's house? Does that make sense?
Um, yeah, so the grandmother I thought you were talking about doesn't, but the grandmother on my father's side, she did do needlepoint.
Okay, and then you have something
So
hanging in the house from her, right?
my parents do, yes.
That's right. Okay,
Yes.
you understand it. So just know, so now they're kind of coming in because needlepoint grandma was not going to be outshined by Rose grandma. Do you understand that? Like she was like, "Oh no,
Yes.
no, I get the spotlight. Look what I did. Look what I'm giving you." Who's
Oh, I
got
love
okay,
it. I love it.
this is going to sound crazy. I am seeing a light, like an old light, like a bedstand light. The chandelier seems kind of either it's got fringe on it or a design on it. It's older. So either this again is in your mom's house or maybe you've got it, but I believe it belonged to one of the grandparents. Do you understand this lighting fixture?
I don't, but I can bring it back to my parents. I'm sure they'll make sense of it.
Yeah, because I feel like there was this light, and it's not a fashionable light. All right, this is an older light, and I think they took it from the house. So it's interesting if they have it, or maybe it's in the garage or attic or something, or they donated it. But find out because grandma. Well, don't make anyone feel bad, but grandma's a little like, where's this light? So maybe ask. She
Will do.
this grandmother, I
Oh
think
my.
this is Rose's grandmother, thinks she had fabulous taste. I think she thought she had fabulous taste,
Oh.
but clearly a little
Oh
outdated.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Um,
Yes. Yes.
okay. And I feel like for her, but she dressed nice, just a little out, maybe polyester, but she dressed nice. Do you understand that?
Mhm. Yep. All the
Okay.
time. Yep.
Okay. Now your grandpa, does he have an old-fashioned name like Stan or Joe, or just makes me feel like I've got a little bit of an old-fashioned name?
Yes. Yes. On the
Okay.
other side. Yep.
Okay, I got it. All right. So now they're all like kind of coming in and doing their thing, right? So I feel like these are the signs
Mhm.
you're getting and to know that you're getting it from them. And that's why it can be a little confusing, right? Because you don't just have one around you. And they keep showing me
Yeah.
11 and 11 over and over and over. Have you been seeing 11 or 1111? Okay.
Yes, all the time.
Mhm.
Yes. Oh
So
my
that is
goodness.
them getting to you. There's also a hummingbird. And so I feel like this is also a connection. So do you understand the hummingbird?
Yes,
Okay.
definitely.
Okay. So, again, this is their validation that they're with you, that they're around you. And
I love it.
your grandmother gives me a little charm necklace, so I am not sure she gave you a necklace or she's encouraging you to get like a charm necklace. Um, but it
Okay.
actually feels like it's a bird, like a hummingbird. You don't happen to have a hummingbird necklace or piece of jewelry at all, do you?
I do not, but my mom has so much of my grandmother's
I see. Why don't
jewelry, so
why
I
don't you
wouldn't be
go through
surprised.
it? Yeah, why don't you go through it and see what's there? I feel like this has got a charm on it, like a hummingbird. I asked her if it was a heart, and she's like, "No, it's more fun than that." So, see if there's a
Of
hummingbird
course.
or something, and then I feel like that's for you to have. So take a gander through. It might not
Oh,
be fine jewelry, it might be more costume jewelry, but what do you care, right? It's from her. Lots of love, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
of course. Yep.
anyhow, maybe this is an opportunity, sweetheart, for you to develop your own gifts, right? Maybe it's like, hey, I'm getting these things. Let me put this together. Have you been getting that nudge at all lately?
Yes, so much so. But I didn't want to say it out loud,
Okay.
but I kind of needed that confirmation from you, to be honest.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
I wanted to hear without saying it.
Well, there you go. We've got 2 workshops coming up, right? The Secrets of Intuition, and then we've
Yep.
got that Beginner's Development Circle. Perfect timing. So why not sign up for them and
No
and come
coincidences.
come
Yep.
play with us, right? And then you'll kind of go, okay, look,
Man.
I know who this is. I know what's happening. I know why I'm getting this, and it'll be a lot more fun and give you a lot more clarity on your own.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I'm looking forward to it. Oh
Okay.
man, this has been very eye-opening. Thank you, Colby.
Yay! You are so welcome, and I look forward to seeing you, and good luck, okay, Kayla?
Thank you. You have a good one.
Thank you, hon. You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, you guys, when you are getting those signs, those symbols, and it's over and over and over, it is time to really start develop. It is time to really kind of jump in there and just like let yourself play with it, okay? Okay, so here we go. Let us talk about uh 803. Let's do 803. Hey, 803, you're on the air. Who is this?
Stephanie,
Hi, Stephanie. How you doing?
I am doing okay. How are you?
I am doing well. I'm doing well. What can I do for you tonight?
Let's see. I have been having a hard time with some things with my best friend's passing
Uh,
or and my dad's passing, but I don't know if I'm getting signs from either one of them or both of them.
mhm, mhm.
So I was hoping maybe you could help.
Yeah, let's look into this. I without a doubt, I feel like they're both giving you signs, all right? But Stephanie, I also feel like you're still really heavy in grief. So I feel like you're not catching it all.
Very much so.
Yeah, I feel like you're not catching them all, and I feel like you feel a bit heavy. So let me explain this heaviness. When we're in grief, I always explain it as a wet rag, right? And I just feel like it makes you
Mhm.
feel unenergetic. It just makes it hard to be buoyant. And so, in order for us to recognize those signs, those symbols, we got to feel buoyant, lighter. And so, I think that's why you're having trouble. But your best friend is so pushy. Like, she's a really pushy lady. So I feel like she's working really hard to kind of shake you, so to speak. You know what I mean? Because I feel like for her,
Mhm.
um, she's a little impatient, and she's got things she needs to say, and then you're not listening, so she's getting frustrated. Boy, she's just letting you
Yeah,
have it.
she was
She
that
is
type
just
of personality.
yeah, she's just letting you have it. I was like, "Oh my, like, hello, it's your first time saying hello to her. Just slow down."
Mhm.
But she's been waiting for this. And so she's very much a driven person. Do you know what I mean? And I
Yeah.
feel like for her, you have an opportunity to kind of do things she didn't do. And then it's like, I hate to say it, but
Yes.
you're dragging your feet. And that's, she's like, she doesn't want to see you dragging your feet. Um, I am curious
Mhm.
though, is she the more recent passing? Was your dad a little longer ago?
She was the most recent.
That's
October will be 2 years that
uh-huh.
she passed away unexpectedly.
That's right. And she gives
My
me
dad was 6 years ago.
okay, because she gives me the feeling that she's the most vibrant. Just a sense of vibrant. It hasn't been as long. But again, a sense of
Mhm.
listen, I got to tell you this. Like, let me tell you from the quote unquote professional standpoint, and then we're going to tell you from her standpoint. So, there is no timeline on grief,
Okay.
right? You got to have your own grieving process and you got to do it and be patient with yourself. Let yourself do it. Now, let me tell you her point of view. No.
Mm.
No.
Her point of view is get over it, right?
Yeah, her point of view was like, enough. Like, we had a lot of laughs. We got in a lot of trouble. We had a blast. You know, I had a blast here. And know that I'm okay. And you are like, you're not living. And I mean that with love for you, sweetheart, but you're not living your best life. And I think there's a party that feels guilty that she is not here and you're here, and she just wants you to take advantage of what you have and what gifts you've got, you know? So just know that around her, okay? Is there a bit
That is
of
100%.
is there a bit of violence around her passing? Would you understand that, or impact or something like this?
There
Or
was always kind of a
is there a heart
back
thing?
thought about it,
Okay, okay.
ma'am.
Yeah, can you hear me?
She had a heart attack.
That's right.
Yes, she had a heart attack
That's what I said, the heart, because she gives
in
me a feeling
front
of
of
it
her. Yeah,
in front of her kids, right?
in front of her daughter's a musician. She was on stage. She had a
Yeah.
heart attack
Mhm.
in front of her daughter when
Okay,
she was
got it.
playing.
Yeah, but the point, you know, that's what she was giving me this heart. In fact, I don't know if you're on video, but you can see my hand was to my heart here. And I
Mhm.
here's the one thing, because I know this has been phenomenally traumatic for the daughter, and I almost feel like the daughter either struggles with enjoying music or struggles with her gifts around it. But I feel like the mom needs to
Mhm.
make sure, like, she passed doing one of the things she absolutely loved the most, and that was seeing her daughter shine. And so maybe if you could pass that on to the daughter, like, she makes me feel like this daughter is supposed to pursue music. And
Mhm.
she makes her feel so proud. Do you know what I mean? And so just make sure the
I
daughter
do.
knows that. And I feel like the daughter's like a natural performer. So the mom is really excited about that as well. And so she just wants to just know that she's watching her on stage from above. Okay.
That sounds
Now,
like her.
have you noticed the
Mhm.
butterflies, sweetheart? I mean, I know we're talking about you having a hard time noticing signs. Um, but have you noticed any
Uh,
butterflies?
yeah, I've noticed more butterflies than normal.
Okay, because she makes me feel like she gives you a butterfly as her sign for you, even like a monarch butterfly, you know, that kind of gold butterfly. That's what, or
Mhm.
orange, that's what it feels like she gives you. You didn't happen to get a tattoo for her, a small little tattoo, or do you happen to have a tattoo on your ankle, or does that make sense?
I've actually got several tattoos for her, but they're on my arm.
I got it. Okay. Okay, got it. Well, I
Yeah.
either okay, so here's a couple things. Yeah, she likes them, but I think we need to add one to the ankle. So, did she happen to have a tattoo on her
Okay.
ankle, or do you not know that?
No, but that's where she always wanted her
Oh,
tattoo.
that's funny. Okay, so you gotta listen. You have free will up to a point because she's bossy, but you have to get a tattoo on your ankle in her honor. Like, you got to do what she wanted, like, for her, because that's the one thing she didn't get to do.
Right?
And
I
then,
can do it.
and on your arm, do we have a rose, like, or a flower for her? Um, do we have anything like that
It's
for her?
a
And a heart.
it it is a flower. I have a flower
Uh huh.
at the bottom of an hourglass that I
Ah.
had put for
Okay.
her,
Okay.
and then the Irish Trinity
Yes.
symbol
Okay. Okay.
is the other one in a key.
Got it. Yes. Okay. I don't know. Did you know if she wanted a heart tattoo, or I keep feeling like there's a heart, and maybe that's the one on the ankle. I listen, you get to choose. I don't want to tell you.
I have like a lot of little heart fillers. She
Ah,
wanted Amazing Grace. She wanted the music notes to Amazing Grace
got it.
wrapped
Okay.
around her ankle.
Got it. So maybe that, but add some heart. You know how you have the heart fillers? So maybe think of adding the heart fillers
Mhm.
around the music, because she likes those little additives
Mhm.
because they feel like they're floating, she said.
Yes.
Okay. So, A, she knows you did this, so no escaping that. But it's also like, in some ways, for as much as it helps, it's like getting your life together. And I mean that, I do mean that with love, and I hope that helps, and I hope that means something to you that she's saying that. Do you know what
It yes, because I'm in a very bad spot with a lot of things,
Mhm.
and those would definitely be things that she would say to me.
Well, she is saying them. And I will just kind of go quick. Let your dad is with you, but I feel like he really took a step back because he knew you needed to hear from her today. And so I feel like just know
Right.
that he's with you and know that he's there, but it's almost like he felt that she's the one that could get through to you.
That's why I said either one of them,
Okay.
it's just yes,
Yeah.
so I would have taken whatever.
Are you doing hair by chance? I feel like maybe it's about you doing something creative as a career for yourself.
I've been a hairdresser for 24 years.
Is that not crazy? Don't you think that's weird that they would say that? Girl, that's crazy. That is
I've been a
so
hairdresser for 24 years. I own
that
my own salon, yes.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, they just gave me goosies. Well, there you go. So, there you go. Keep living it. It's time to infuse it with new energy for yourself, right? Breathe in that energy, breathe in that love, and just know that she's with you, okay?
Okay.
One last thing, freshen up the
I can
energy
do
there.
that.
Freshen up the energy, like put some new
Fresh
photos up. Yeah, like put new pictures up. Maybe add some paint to it, like change it up a little bit. That's really going to help you.
right.
Okay?
I can do that.
Okay.
Yeah, she was always very much about decorative, so that was
There you go.
I could
And
definitely see that.
and there's
And
a waiting
so,
couch or waiting chairs, and they need new throw pillows on them.
oh my, yes, I have a chair that
Okay,
does. It
okay,
really does.
okay.
And I
Well,
still use my Halloween one.
yes, there you go. So it's time to kind of there you go, change it up, okay?
Okay.
All right. Lots of love to
And the
you.
only other thing,
Oh, yes.
okay. No, the only other thing I was going to say when you were talking about the tattoo, I did take her daughter to get her tattoo, and her tattoo is um, the traditional microphone with
Oh,
Amazing Grace around it, with red
uh,
roses.
oh, perfect,
So,
right? Yeah, see, so
so
there you go.
I don't know if she was, you know,
Well, I think
I
that
just
that
would
had
let
to
you know that to see if there was.
yeah, that had to she always liked the name Grace, though. So even though we have Amazing Grace, I think she actually really liked the name Grace. And I feel
She
like
did.
okay, and I feel like, again, this is really about encouraging this daughter to perform, to shine, to really put herself out there, okay?
Mhm.
Yeah,
Oh
so
yeah, I stay with her as much as I can.
good girl. Yeah, she knows that and she appreciates it, okay?
Okay.
All right, all right.
Yes.
Lots of
Thank
love
you
to
so
you. You're
much.
welcome. Lots of love and have a beautiful
Thank
night.
you.
Yes. All right. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much, Colby.
You're welcome.
Bye.
Bye. All right. Let us take another call. Let's see. How about oh my goodness. Let us do how about 503. Hello, 503. You're on the air. Who is this?
Hi, this is Derek.
Hi, Derek. How are you?
I'm doing pretty well. How about yourself?
I am doing well. I'm doing well. What can I do for you tonight, hon?
I am looking to, well, I'm hoping to get a message from my spirit guides or a loved one that's crossed over. Um, yeah.
Okay, so let's start with this. I actually do feel like we have more of a guide stepping in, and here's why.
Hmm.
Um, Derek, the guide makes me feel like the guide's been talking to you a lot or pushing you a lot, but there's a part of you just playing it safe, or not putting yourself out there enough. Like you're getting the nudges to, and you're not doing it. Does that resonate for you?
Yeah, it sure does. Uh-huh.
You're staying too hidden is the feeling I'm getting. You know, like you're too afraid of judgment or what people are going to think of you. Do you understand that?
Yeah, all too well, actually. I've certainly been kind of sitting in that space for a while and slowly kind of coming out of that space
Oh,
here and there.
okay. Well, I do feel like it's time to kind of let yourself do it even more. And also, you're really naturally gifted as well. So, have you been practicing your gifts and playing with those at all?
Kind of. I had done a lot of practice a few years ago, and I kind of moved away from it. I felt like I got really good at it, and then I started worrying about the
Yeah,
judgment
see,
and
you're
those
getting,
kinds of
yeah,
things.
yeah, yeah, you got to work through that. I mean, that's just a little ego, right? That's just a fear kind of coming in, and we all have it, but
Hmm.
you can't let it sabotage you. And that's why the connection
Yeah,
hasn't gone away, right? Like if you weren't meant to do it, the connection would kind of go away, but the connection is still there and that nudging is still there. So I just feel like it's there pushing you, and kind of encouraging you to like, hey, wait a second, let's get back into this. Let's not worry about what others think and not don't worry about that pressure. Like you were really putting a lot of pressure on yourself and they keep saying, hey, just ease up. Like it's about having more fun with it again. Like when you first did it, you were really having fun, and
hmm,
that's why you got so good at it. And then that pressure and that self critiquing and that fear, blah, 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 blah. And so it's time to kind of get back out
yeah,
there and open yourself back up to this. Yeah.
yeah. And a big part of that was is I kind of switched my life path pretty quickly and dramatically around the time where that pressure got too hard.
Okay.
And I'm hoping that I've been taking their information and kind of following the path, but I'm kind of resistant to actually hearing what they have to say. So I've
Ah,
been kind of blocking what they want to share with me.
yeah. Well, try not to do that, right? Because obviously they know what's for your highest good. But
Hmm.
but I feel like you're really meant to be a very creative being. So did you kind of go into your own thing in something creative? Please don't tell me like you got into a business that was more uh, businessy.
Yeah,
Uh,
I do kind of. I've had creative businesses in the past,
mhm.
and still lean really heavily into my creative side.
Okay.
But it's
Okay.
more of a hobbyist than anything at this point.
Mm. Well, I mean, you have to live your life, and if you're feeling happy, then keep doing it. But I think that that creativity feels like it needs to be a little bit more in the forefront for you. I think for total
I see.
balance.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe for more balance, right? What is it you're doing now, honey?
Right now, I am pursuing a degree in counseling,
Okay.
which was the big change for me. Spiritual
Mhm.
counseling specifically.
Yes. Okay. Got it. Now, the spiritual counseling feels to be good. I like that for you. Um, but you just keep playing with the gifts themselves, right?
Hmm. They do. Yeah.
You got to pull your cards back out. You used to do cards, right? Play with cards.
In fact, I pulled one today, kind of thing. This has been in my bag for weeks. Why don't I
Yeah,
pull a card?
there you
And I
go.
did this morning, as a matter of fact.
Well, there you go.
Yeah.
It's time to get out and play. So I hope that helps. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, you
It
got
does. Thank you
this.
so much.
You're welcome. Lots of love to
Thank
you.
you.
Uh huh. All right. Bye bye.
Thanks. Take
Uh-huh.
care.
Bye.
Bye.
There we go. We all have a purpose and you can put it on the back burner, but spirit and your guides are going to keep nudging you, right? So here we go. All right, let's see. Let us talk to 231. Hi, 231. This is Colby. Who is this?
Hi, Colby. This is Karen.
Hi, Karen. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm doing great. What can I do for you
Good.
tonight?
Well, I've always kind of been a closet psychic most of my life. And lately, my spirit guides are around me, but I
Okay.
can't seem to communicate with them.
What are you trying to do to communicate? Let me tell you what I think you're doing, and then we're going to ask what you're doing, right? I feel like
Okay.
you're like, again, putting too much pressure on how you want to communicate with them and not being more relaxed and surrendering to how they want to communicate with you. So what I
Oh, that's
mean
probably
is,
true.
yeah, like what I mean is I think you try to use a lot of language with them, words, right? And then you're a little like, I love you, sweetheart, Karen, but they're saying you're a little demanding. So maybe we got to
Oh,
relax around it. And just keep in mind, like sometimes they might want to show you a picture instead or give you a sound or like I think it's coming in a little differently, but because you're expecting it one way, you feel like they're not connecting to you.
okay.
And so
That
they
makes
are,
sense. And
yeah.
I do get visions in the
Mhm.
form of like pictures and stuff. I
And
guess
then so
I
when
need to
you
pay more attention.
Yeah, so when you get that, right, then your job is to say, "What could this mean?" Or "Why would I have this?" Like, don't be barky to them, right? Don't sit there and say, "Would you give me this?" Or "What does this mean?" Like, just watch that tone, right? Don't get flustered with them. Just
Oh,
say, "Yeah."
yeah.
It sounds familiar, huh? Okay,
I
but
get
just
more frustrated with myself, I think, because I
but they
feel like I should be able to understand.
No, you gotta relax around this. You know what they're doing, honey? They're opening up your other clairs. And if they gave it to you on a silver platter, it wouldn't challenge you to open up your clairaudience or to open up the claircognizance or your third eye even more, your feeling, right? So they're helping you
Mhm.
develop. So it's up to you to say, "Hey, oh, I see. That's a great pick. What does that mean? Is that around my career? Is it around something I need to know? Is it?" And you'll get a sense. They'll start to kind of communicate that way with you. So try it that way and see
Mhm.
how that goes. But let go of being so demanding on yourself and demanding on them and stop calling. I think you're calling yourself names. I'm not sure if that's the sense they give me. So stop talking to yourself like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that doesn't help. That doesn't help. Relax around it and play with it. And then you'll see you'll be able
Okay,
to
yeah.
connect the dots more, okay? You'll be able to connect those dots more, okay?
Okay.
All right. Lots of love to you. Get
Yeah.
out there and
I
practice. Don't give up. You've got this. It's very natural for you. Just know that they're trying to help you. They're trying to help you expand and grow and develop.
All right. Yep. And I can see them.
Yes. Yeah. So when you see them, strike up a natural conversation. Imagine that you're just sitting having a cup of coffee with them and just genuinely get to know them. Try it that way and see how that doesn't help you even more. Okay.
All right. Well, thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Good luck with it. Enjoy it. And I will talk to you later.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye bye. All right, everybody. That is the end of our show. Lots of great callers, lots of great connections. Always wonderful when they do get through. And, I know a lot of you on the call line. Always be patient. It's just random. And so always call in each and every week. You never know when it will be your week. Okay. So remember to check out those classes we've got from intuition to beginners to advanced. Check out Calling Out. Remember, that's Wednesday, September 23rd. You can always call in there, see if you get through there. Lots of love to you. Thank you so much for your support. Remember to share, hop on iTunes, leave a review, subscribe. That always helps. This way you get the notifications right away. All right. Lots of love to you, everybody. Have a beautiful night, and I'll see you next week. Bye, everyone.
Thank you for listening to the Colby Rebel Show. Be sure to follow Colby on social media at Psychic Rebel. And if you've enjoyed this podcast, please head on over to iTunes to leave a review to help Colby grow the tribe. Colby is an international psychic medium, teacher, best-selling author, and speaker. She is a master teacher of the Lisa Williams International School of Spiritual Development and is the owner of the Colby Rebel Spirit Center in Los Angeles. Visit colbyrebel.com.